Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello. So if you're here, please just say hello. And if your YouTube name doesn't say your name, just let me know who you are. Hi, Kiyomi. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for coming today. I'm just going to wait like 2 minutes, see who else shows up, and then we're going to talk about a famous deaf person, William Dummy Hoy. He was famous for playing baseball. He helped introduce the gestures that are used in baseball today. My son, he's doing better, but he's still sick. I'm sure you can hear him coughing. Come here, buddy. You want to say hi? Come here, look. Say hi, everybody. Hey, can you look at the camera? Hey. Say hi. Hi. He holds his mouth like that because his nose is running. Hi, Bryce. Welcome. Thank you guys for showing up today. This is my son, Silas. His name sign is SK for Prince, but his first name is Silas, and then his middle name is Kai. So we use the SK, Silas Kai. Huh. Can you sign Apple? Can you show everyone how to sign Apple? Yes, Papa. He's sick, so I let him watch his phone. YouTube Kids. He doesn't get a lot of time normally, but because he's sick, I let him. Okay, so it says I have 7 people here. So if you're here from class, please just say hello. Let me know you're here. Say see you later. Sicky boy. Say see you. Can you say see you? No? You don't want to? Okay. 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 I wish this was a little more like Zoom, or I knew how to use it a little better, so I could just share my screen. So I'm going to play a video. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I'm still live, but I'm clicking over here because I want to give credit to the man who made the YouTube video about, this is his sign, William Dummy Hoy. So I just want to make sure that I say thank you for his time and his research and all that he did to make his video that I'm going to show you guys. So I figured we'll start with a little bit of some deaf culture, some famous deaf people each week. And then we'll go into practice. That way more people can show up and ask questions and all of that. Okay? So this guy's, let's see, where is it? Okay, it looks like it's going to make me play this ad. Okay, let's skip the ad. So this is Steve Sandy. So Steve Sandy. He is the one who will be signing this video for you and sharing the information that he found. Yes, we will learn the emergency signs. I don't know if we will today because then I would just have to teach it again on Tuesday. But if you want, just remind me on Tuesday and that'll be the first thing we learn. Because we're going to play Sign Jeopardy. I'm going to try to create like the cards and everything this weekend. And I want to add those in there. Okay, so I don't know how to add a video into this. Let's see if I click right here. Nope. So I'm just going to play the video on my cell phone and hold it in front of the camera for you guys to see. Let's turn my son's phone down here. Oops. Okay. So normally I would have my son at daycare on Fridays so we can do these tutoring videos easier. But since he is sick, I don't want to take him to daycare, you know? Okay, let's search. So there is a movie about William W. Hoy that I think I want to play in class. So I think that this guy's YouTube name is Seek the World. I just want to make sure. Is this him? Nope, it's not. I think that's just the guy who shared the video. So I am new to this. So I just want to make sure that, you know, I say thanks to all the other YouTubers who are involved in helping us learn. It's right here on my computer. I don't know why. The history of William W. Hoy. Sorry, guys. I promise as time goes on, I will get so much better at this, okay? I had originally thought we could do this on Zoom, which is an app that I'm not perfect at, but I can operate very proficiently. YouTube Live is a little different. Okay, this seems to be the only one showing up. It is Journey by SVRS. Yes, this is it. And we are finding it on the page of a YouTuber called Seek the World. Okay, buddy, I need you to sit next to mommy, okay? Can you sit next to mommy? Okay, guys, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Thank you for staying and waiting patiently. Here we go. So it has closed captions. It is fully signed. Again, we are finding it on the YouTube page, Seek the World. And the man in the video is Steve Sandy. Okay, so let's see how this works for us. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna not really work well, is it? Is it gonna be a bad glare? Yes. Okay, there it is. Let's see how I can fix this. Okay, let's see if I put it over here. Nope. Oh, this really sucks. Okay. Can you guys see that or no? It's really blurry, huh? Okay. So that plan is not going to work out. Anyways, this guy did a really good video too. I don't know why it won't. Okay, son, you're going to have to let mommy move around, sweetheart. Stop it. You're fine. I know. Okay, let's see if I cut down on some of the glare. Okay, buddy, you gotta stop bumping me. Okay, Xavier, thanks for showing up. We'll be here for an hour until 1:20 if you want to pop back in. Silas, stop moving, honey. Are the words backwards? The history of William Hoy. Dummy Hoy is the one who introduced the gesture. Caterpillar. Silas, stop bumping me. Puppy. Puppy. Baby, you gotta stop bumping mama, okay? Baby, just for a few minutes. Wait. I hope you guys can see it a lot better than what it looks like it's showing up. Okay, so I know that was a little awkward. I will figure out a better system for the future. Were you guys able to understand that video or no? Understand? I will put the link for the video in the description once this video is over and I figure out how. So who all is still here? Okay, and again, I want to just show the book. Hi, Tiffany. We just watched a video about a famous deaf man named William, William, William Dummy Hoy. He was a famous baseball player. His name sign was like this. We will be watching a video about him in class either Thursday, maybe we will start it on Tuesday. I don't know. But on Tuesday first, we're going to learn our emergency signs, and then we will go over some of the homework. So I do just want to show the book that we're doing homework out of. Thank the creators of the book. So some of the signs, or actually gestures, used in baseball today were introduced by William Dummy Hoy. He is the reason that we have them. He didn't like create the signs, but he did introduce the gestures. So he's a really cool guy. I'm sure you've read a little bit about him in your book. At least I think so. We will watch a video in the future about him. So I've decided that every week what I will do is I will introduce you to a new famous deaf person from history, and then we will practice our signs, or I will answer any questions that you guys have. So if you do have any questions, anything that you're stuck on, just go ahead and ask me so that way I can try my best to answer it. If I don't know the answer, I will contact my mom. I am still learning about this YouTube video app. So I do know that I've seen other YouTubers like add other people into their videos, but I cannot find how. So I'll do my due diligence. I'll do some research and see what I can find. So I promise that every week I will get a little better at this. Do any of you have any questions so far about any signs from the homework? Any signs in general? And again, anything I don't know, I will ask my mom, who is deaf from birth. Yes. So if you have any questions or you just showed up, please go ahead and say hello in the chat box. I'm not sure how I would sign that. If there's a better way, I'll ask my mom. Please just ask me so we can answer them. What do you want us to do with the classifier packet? So, a few of you, Kiyomi, Tiffany, Stephanie, and Xavier, I gave you guys a classifier packet. Basically, I just want you guys to look at it, understand it, become familiar. I don't know why I can't think of the sign for that right now. Or right now, sorry. The right sign. Anyways, because I will be having a classifier like homework for you guys in the next few weeks. You guys are a little more advanced. I really think that you guys could have gone into the ASL 2 workshop, but classifiers are a huge part of ASL. So there's a lot of signs, and we have names, kind of names for those signs. But for a lot of things, it's not just a sign, it's a classifier. So that was basically just some information for you guys to see, and I want you guys to watch as you're looking at your homework videos and see where and how you see those classifiers show up. So for all of you who are here, you're in chapter 3 of the book, right? Yes, that is an ASL 2 or 3 thing. So it's not like I expect you to like memorize or know all of them right now, just some extra information. Because as you guys are watching or looking up videos on YouTube of people signing or translating music or anything that you're seeing in ASL, you're going to notice that there's a lot of classifiers. And classifiers are what really help you to improve and to really just express music and thoughts and feelings. And they're just the beautiful part of ASL as a language. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Unit 3. Oh, we already reviewed all of the Unit 3 vocab, huh? Buddy, you gotta let me use my arm, sweetheart. I know. Hey, I know you don't feel good, but I need you to be good. Okay, is there anything that you guys are struggling with in Unit 3? I have to ask how one is. We did? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's only a few more from there. No, I think we went over that because the last sign is to deliver here or to bring here. Did we go over that part? So I am waiting for my boss to tell me if I can do this tutoring session on Zoom. Because I said I will create my own account. So that way it will be easier because then I can share my computer screen. You guys can see the videos from Dawn's sign. I can see you if you want me to feel down. So to feel down, depressed, or upset. This is a sign for upset, which would also work. So basically you just flip the hand, upset. But to feel down. To what, the YouTube? live stream or from Google Hangouts. Hangouts. I have to look at that. I mean, this is only my second time ever doing a YouTube live. It's a little weird. I mean, I'm sure it's not weird to the people who have been using it and understand it. I can't find a place to like add things in. You have. Maybe on Tuesday you can show me if you have time. Buddy, mommy needs to be able to use her arms. Silas, stop. Cool. Because that would be so helpful. Yeah, so if a word doesn't have like an exact sign, that either means it uses a classifier or you finger spell it. So this is a sign for finger spell, like finger spell. Okay, thank you, Steph. Yeah, that would be very helpful. I'm trying my best. I wanted to be able to give you guys some tutoring time or, you know, some time to just ask questions and be involved, but the school just doesn't have the space right now or the time, I guess. I'm already at my full hours. So the way I found was I could do it on my own time. So YouTube is a great help. And our workshop is just so large. We have so many students in it. Okay. Well, that's cool. So I really do like Unit 3. It's got a lot of very good information in it. And I understand that some of it may be a little difficult to understand. Silas, honey, you gotta stop stepping on me, baby. We will still do the songs. My boss is looking for a place to have the end of the year show because I don't know if we're still going to do it the same way that we were because I normally do my show with Mr. Walsh. And since he's not with us at the school anymore, I don't know how that will happen or if it will. But Mrs. Lewis is looking for another place. She's thinking maybe the Redlands Community Center. I don't know. So I will talk to her about that next week. And so again, that's why I think this would be a great place because then I can meet with you guys over the weekend and we can work on your songs, we can work on your signs, and it's a lot easier and better than like email. Yeah, wipe your nose. Okay, so really in sign language, there's not really metaphors. So what I always do is I take a song and I look at it and I look at the words and I listen to it, and if I can find any like research on the song, because like sometimes some like music artists, they will talk about what the song means to them, or if the song is personal to yourself, like, so you either think about what does it mean to you, or what does it mean to the artist, if that makes sense. So what is the metaphor? So it just depends. If you're going to translate the song for the artist's point of view, or if you're going to translate the song in what it means to you. See, so you would have to look at what does that mean? You know, what are the words before it and what are the words after? What is the song representing? So it could be talking about the point of view of life. Honestly, I would like you guys to try, and then that way we can go over it, like look it over together, and I can see like where your mind is at. Like, how are you interpreting the signs, and how are you interpreting the glossing? So normally when I look at a song, okay, so first I want to say when I look at a song, I usually end up having 3 copies. Well, 4 if you count the original. So first there's the song itself, okay? Then I sit down and I look at it and I look for any metaphors or anything that I know I need to like think about what does it mean, and then I write that out in just English, because that's, you know, the main language that we communicate in. And so then I'll write it out like that. And then the next one, I'll start trying to gloss it. Okay. Just quickly, um, emotionally, how I feel, put all of that. And then for the last one, I will pay attention to translating correctly. So saying the glass is half empty, half full. So you won't be going thirsty. So it really just depends on the song. So I might look at this, and then that's the other thing. The first way you think about changing it or translating it, once you get through the whole song, you may go back and look and go, oh, you know what? I think that I want to change the way I was going to describe this part. So I would go through, do that, and then like the glass half full, the glass half empty. So they're talking about the way you view life, obviously. Some people view it as the glass half full. So some people look at life through positive eyes, and some people look at life through negative eyes. Um, and then he says, either way, you won't be going thirsty. What is your song? What is your song? Uh-oh, I froze, huh? There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, my computer wants to die. Needs charge. Let me get my charge cord. Okay, Papa, you gotta let mommy move, honey. Let mommy stand up. That work? No? Okay, there we go. That's better. Words meaning like what, Kiyomi? Is it okay to leave some words in our songs even if we don't really need them? That they are important. Well, see, and that's the other thing that is great about music is it's subjective. So it's let's see, what's a good definition of subjective? Yes, if you want to translate your whole song, you can. And that will be extra credit. So, subjective. The definition is based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, or opinions. So, the way you translate a song is going to, you're going to set up how you feel, okay? It's going to be how you think and feel about the music, or how the artist thinks or feels about the music. So, and remember, you're in ASL 1. So we're trying to keep the signs simple and not throw too much at you at one time, you know? Like I try to make sure my signs are clear and the same signs that you are learning. Oh, so Tiff and Steph, you guys are both here now on different YouTubes? That's pretty cool. Thank you guys for showing up. So it shows that I have 5 of you. So I know we have Kiyomi, and then we have Bryce, then we have Stephanie, and then we have Tiffany. Who else is here? Xavier was here, but he had to leave. A ghost. Yes. So just interpret the song based on what it means to you. How does it make you feel? Oh, Jasmine. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm sorry, Jasmine. I did not mean to forget you. Thank you for showing up today. I don't know if she's still here, but she was one of the first ones in. I know Alyssa is sick, so we hope she feels better soon. Okay, so especially for you guys, you three, well, Xavier's not here. Oh, and Aiden. Aiden is a very good signer too. I would like you guys to try to gloss it yourselves. If you could maybe try, looking at the song, okay, then on another piece of paper, just looking at the metaphors and just thinking about how you want to translate those and write that out. Then on another piece of paper, you want to go ahead and try to start glossing. Then that way I can see your gloss. I can see what you're thinking about, how you are interpreting ASL yourself. Because I want to see how are you understanding the translation process. You know, there's no right or wrong way right now because you guys are learning. You guys are in an ASL 1 workshop, okay? The way you interpret this song this year will be so very different from the way that you will interpret it in the future in ASL 3 or ASL 4. Yes, yes. You did do some of that for your what family means to you. Yes. Then that way when you bring the paper, you've already finished some of the work, and then I can see where you're at mentally in ASL and your understanding of concepts. And then I will talk to my mom about being involved in some of these YouTube videos and other of my deaf friends. Contact a couple of my mentors. Yeah. And this gives us a way to become more involved in the deaf community without having to continue to wait for the school to give us permission. Okay. I really would love to just get us involved in some like deaf events. So, but it's just we have to wait for insurance and all of that. So, Kiyomi, why don't you go ahead and bring that in on Tuesday so that way, I mean, you can start looking for signs. Yes, of course. But bring it in so that way I can take a look at it, see what's going on, and then see what signs you're finding. And then I can always contact my mom, ask her about the signs, and then whatever. So even my mom, okay, so at first she told me the sign for autism was like this, okay? Then she was talking with her community, her friends, and they told her that it's like this, autism, okay? So even my mom, who has been full deaf since birth, is learning the signs or learning the different ways to present something. So ASL is progressing and advancing all the time. But yes, I really encourage you. I'm hoping I won't get sick from my son. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys for showing up and having amazing questions. So ASL goes very high, but then some of the classes change into classes with other names. Like you'll take an ASL glossing class or an interpreting class, but you should be able to have conversations. Like you should be able to start having simple conversations now. Um, if we need to like practice more conversational signs, we can. If you want to email me or send me a piece of paper that's like common things you would talk about, so that way we can learn those signs in class. But you should have the tools and the signs to have simple conversations now, like hello, you know, I go to school at, oh buddy, you gotta not step on me, honey. I go to school at Gorman. But to translate in your church, so you would want to continue to advance in ASL. So like there's a lot of different, I will look around and see the different programs because there's a lot of them. And so it's just really going to be what research you do, what people you interact with. Maybe I could even set up like a religious signs tutorial time. Yeah, because there's a lot of religious signs that I can't really like represent in class. Like if you ask me, I can. Or if you send me a list and then you ask in class, I can, but I can't just make a whole class, or sorry, it's supposed to be workshop. A whole workshop time about church signs. So here's the thing about that. It looks like I'm going to have to find one, and then you guys will have to ask your parents, or you guys will have to like ride together with kids from the workshop and show up ourselves. Because I wanted us to be able to like rent a bus and all ride together and show up at an event, because I would love to get us to the Deaf Expo. But I think I'm just gonna look for the dates and let you guys know when it is, and then I will go and you guys can go and we can all meet there at the expo. Because there's a lot of insurance stuff that we and paperwork and just a lot of things. I mean, my boss is hoping to have all of that fixed and ready for next year, but that doesn't help us right now. And then the other thing is a lot of like social events like at Starbucks and stuff. They're kind of late, like late at night. And my son, you know, I take him with me, and so I can't have him out at 8 or 9 at night at a coffee shop, you know. But I will look into that, and I was thinking about maybe just making you guys a full list of all the events that are going to happen soon. And then if you guys want to go on your own with your parents or with your parents' permission, you can. But as far as the Deaf Expo, there's a really great one in San Diego. I think there's another one. I don't want to say the wrong place. So I will look at it. Yes, I am trying to set one up at the school for this year. I've talked to my mom, and my mom contacted this really awesome couple named Tito and Letty. I need to reach out and contact them and see if they can show up and visit us because they are so funny. They are comedians, they're a married couple, they're very hilarious. I love them. I've contacted quite a few people, so we will see. My boss wants me to wait and try to do these socials like in March or May. Yes, see, that's cool. So usually they have an interpreter with them or a family member or a friend to interpret for them. So at the very least, we will have a small social at the school, and I will invite my friends and my family to come and show up, and we will eat pizza and drink soda and just have some fun and try to turn our voices off and use only our sign. But the best thing is going to be a real social. But I do have a few people that are willing to show up and help us out and just have some fun with us. So we will be doing that no matter what. Doesn't matter what happens, that will happen before the school year ends. It is. It is a lot of fun, and I really want to like introduce. Oh, sorry, that's welcome. Introduce you guys to this beautiful culture and this beautiful language. Like there's so for me, there's nothing better. Like it's amazing. I love languages, okay? I love languages, and the way to really learn languages and to really just accept them and keep them and understand them is to just go as deep as you can into the culture and the society and just be exposed to all of that. And deaf culture is amazing because it's such a physical language. So I think that's my favorite part about just translating music is it's a way to put yourself into the music and to just physically show people what it means to you. So I will set up a meeting with my boss about all of that in this next week so that way I can give you guys dates and lists ahead of time. Well, see, learning sign language is going to be a forever thing. I don't know if there is a summer school through Gorman. I don't think so, but I'm trying to perfect this YouTube live thing and all of that so that way through the summer we can continue to learn or we can continue to have like these little tutorials. Um that way you guys don't just stop or forget everything in summer. So at the very least, I will promise to do that, okay? Yes. So to be passionate about languages and culture, it's an amazing thing. The next language I want to fully learn and learn about the culture is Arabic. I want to learn the language. I want to learn the culture. I want to learn to cook, all of that. Yes, you guys have learned a lot of words. A lot, a lot, a lot. So it's just remembering those words and then finding how to use them in your everyday conversation. You guys are amazing. It's already been 1 hour. So this was a really great tutoring session. This is really just what my dream was for this. And my hope was that I could just answer questions and get some more time with you guys, because our workshop is so large that I'm really just giving you guys a lot of information, and I'm not really allowed the time to see where you guys are in your studies or to answer all the questions that you guys have. So with this tutoring session, I can. So right now we're going to continue with just 1 hour, but aw, Kiyomi, thank you. No, I really enjoy working with you guys, and I really enjoy being your teacher. I'm going to be honest, this is the best job I've ever had my whole life. And so, in a lot of my other classes or workshops, they're so small, there's a lot more time for each person. And then, even though we have a smaller class, there's still not enough time for everyone. So I'm really happy to be doing this, and if it seems like a great thing, I will make more time for longer tutoring sessions. Yes, thank you for all the questions, because last week I was like sitting here staring at my own face and I was like, okay, this is awkward. Um, so that's when I thought, maybe I'll just like introduce a famous deaf person that we will be studying soon and just talk about that a little bit. So that way people can kind of feel comfortable and start asking questions. So I really, 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 really appreciate for I really appreciate you guys for showing up and asking questions. I know, right? To ask questions. You guys are great. I really am passionate about it. And I know a lot has happened in this school year. And I'm new to this whole teaching thing, honestly. I only worked at Gorman 3 months before summer. And then this is my first school year working full time as a teacher, and I've got 19 classes, not all ASL. Um, so it's been like a learning process for me. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving all that I have to give you guys as far as knowledge and my time and just all of that. Yes. So at Gorman, I teach the workshops for high school English, uh, eighth grade. There's no eighth grade in high school. So 10th, 11th, and 12th. Then I also do the first through 12th grade ASL workshops. And then I also do elementary and middle school computer coding and robotics. And then I also do the first through eighth grade STEAM workshops. So it's quite a bit, but I love it. I'm going to be honest. I really enjoy facilitating workshops. I really enjoy what I'm doing. And that's also why I'm back in college. So that way I can learn how to do it all better, the best that I can. So at the same time, I'm also going to college, which I know you guys already know that. So, but ASL is my number one passion. It is it's my first language. It's what I love doing, translating music. all of that. So when I originally signed up to be at Gorman, it was for ASL. But then I realized, wow, I love teaching. Like, this is the most amazing thing I have ever done in a work field. And so here I am. So if this continues to go well and we feel like we want a second tutoring session or a longer tutoring session, I am open to do that. Do you guys have any more questions or comments or concerns before I sign off? This YouTube session really made me feel a lot better about doing this. Thank you guys. I was a little worried. Come here, buddy. You want to say hi to everyone? You don't feel good, huh? In person, if you give it to me on paper, or if you want to email it to me, and then in workshop, come and tell me or remind me, hey, Ms. Lala, I sent you that email. Can you print it? Because I'm more of a, I want to touch it kind of person. You know, I want to hold the book in my hands. I want to read the paper in my hands. But yes, go ahead and make a list on topics and conversations that you would have every day. So that way we can make sure we give you the education to communicate. Yeah, so normally on Fridays, he will be in daycare. Just, he's not feeling good. So I've been keeping him home this Friday and last Friday. So hopefully he's feeling better by next Friday. Yeah, he was running fevers and all of that, but he's doing a lot better now. He's just still got the runny nose, the cough, and he doesn't feel good. I know when I don't feel good, I just want lots of rests and hugs and all of that, and so that's where he's at. Come here, buddy. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Your poor little lippies. So chapped. Say bye-bye. Bye. Say thank you. Thank you. Good job. Yes, please. Thank you. Say, and I've been learning how to talk, because I'm nonverbal. So we've really been working on the whole talking with our voice and signing thing. He's doing really good. Just when he's watching this, he doesn't want to communicate. Thank you guys for showing up, because I know this is your guys' day off of school too. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Say bye.